and down. Can I get an amen now, brothers and sisters? Amen. Can I get an amen now, scatter that seed. Amen. Come, brothers and sisters, we'll give you everything you need. Come, brothers and sisters, we'll scatter in the Savior's seed. Come, brothers and sisters, we'll give you everything you need. Come, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon, everybody. Before I unmute the Discord, let me just quickly say, just say hello. How is everybody? There's going to be no calls today. And, yes, follow us on Twitter, and we're gonna, let me just open up the Discord really quick. Hi, people. Hi, Computer Chick, go ahead and BS for 1 second. I have to go AF for a reason, but I will explain to you guys off air, but yeah. How are you guys?
Everyone.
Yeah, good.
I'm not purple.
Yeah, so...
Good.
I wonder if I can make myself
Juicy
purple
news
just by opening up three
coming
months.
at you.
Oh, yes. This is a juicy one.
In theory, I should be purple, because I've synced the Stream Talk podcast account to my Discord account. So
Yeah.
in theory, I should be purple.
Yeah, but give me a minute, guys. I've got to go talk to someone real quick. Just, yeah. Be right back.
And title wasn't updated. But then again, you could argue that this is 0.5, so... Yeah, there we go. I put up stringless OBS and I'm now purple. Lol.
Cool.
Yeah.
But as you can see,
I made my status purple just as
bullshittery,
OBS.
bullshittery streamer drama that we're going to be discussing. And I'm gonna say this: it's a bunch of bullshit what they're doing to Momo.
It's always a
Fuck
bunch
all
of
you.
bullshit. It's bullshit that causes drama. True statement.
I am back. I should have
I
unmuted
made
my
my
mic.
icon purple.
Okay. So basically, it was just a normal day. I was watching TSM in the Rainbow Six Invitational, and it's 1-1. It's a hell of a match right now if you do get a chance to watch it. But and then Momo Swift posted some things on a Twitter account, which he soundly deleted. Apparently, he was going through some personal stuff. Computer Chick, I guess I should mention what it is at this point, right?
Yeah.
He and his girlfriend broke up. I don't know the reasons behind it. I don't know what happened, but I'm just gonna bear with me. I'm gonna just move things up a little bit so it's easier to read and all that. Just understand, as far as I know, they broke up. I don't know what happened. That is not necessarily my concern. It's a personal matter. But Freddie Mercury, thank you for that follow. But
I know where that came from.
I don't either, but...
Well, I do. I know, and that's the important thing.
Okay. So, basically, him posting those screenshots that I'm going to show you in a bit is what caused me to see this. And, Computer Chick, at whatever point we're going to put in, you can bring up the Oreo side stuff. I don't know what you talked about while I was AFK dealing with what I had to deal with, but... let's just go into these tweets, I assume, right?
Basically.
And
Yeah, go to the tweets.
yeah, and by the way, this is a fluid situation, so if we find more as we're on the air, we will bring it in. Hello, Alexander.
Hello.
Basically, here's what's gonna happen. Hey, Hoodie.
Hoodie!
Hey, Hoodie. So,
Hi, Smile.
so this is what brought the screenshots in. Oh, I got you. Nice.
I say, Alexander's, I got you.
Okay, yeah. So basically, Momo Swift is lying to you. This is Danny's tweets. We'll get into Danny's tweets, and we'll dissect them. We'll do what we do. But this is a fluid situation, breaking situation, newsroom stream. Apologize for the scuffed nature of this, by the way, folks. Momo Swift is lying to you all. He made 1.2K on GoFundMe and spent it on a plane ticket and hotel to go on a trip. Then he burned me on $365 on a PAX East trip I spotted him for. He is manipulative and a liar. I'm tired of the community supporting this behavior. Do we want to comment on this tweet right now? We'll take it tweet by tweet if we have to. I open the floor to anybody.
I'm going to be honest. This is stuff that if you're not happy, don't go to social media. Handle it in personal and professional manner as a streamer. That what was done is so wrong. This is why privacy, and handle it as an adult. Not. I feel like it.
Is there
This is why streamer drama's a thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything that I need to know about what happened privately? Or is that it? Or is that you're commenting on that tweet so far?
Yeah, I got the tweet open. I'm looking at the subtweets. I mean, this is why screenshotting private information from a phone number and phone calls. Ridiculous. The drama has to stop, fucking people.
Yeah. Big Brain over here also says, before you read this thread, this isn't a cancel party or an invite to a hate mob. Bullshit. Sorry, that was my commentary. I need to get that cough checked.
Oh, yeah, Nick, you really should probably go get that cough checked.
This is pointing out the fact that he has manipulated, lied, and used people. He is manipulative and a liar. Someone had to hold him accountable for his own actions to make them face them. Gee, anyone want to take a drink every time that someone says manipulative or liar?
I'll gladly take a drink of water whenever that's said. But that's drink water and stay hydrated, people.
Every time.
Yeah. So basically, what she's saying in this tweet, this isn't a cancel party or an invite to a hate mob, but it actually is an invite to a cancel party or a hate mob.
I did we go oop right there.
Yeah, that's how I read it from Big Brain. And by the way, we're not taking phone calls. This is a newsroom stream. This is something, when something pops up like this, we'll pop on and we'll kind of cover it as best we can as we get the information. So.
And really, doing streams like this might be the best way to actually get us to affiliate.
Yeah, and I think we'll definitely do some more of these in the future.
And I might just pop on randomly, just be like, hey, guess what, the prize stream. Yeah, I'm gonna do some casual gaming.
Yeah. And
just do some casual gaming over there, just why not?
No face cams, we don't need, I don't think we need the face cams for that stuff.
Like I'll design another, I'll work with Nick and design a casual gaming overlay for if we want to do that from time to time.
And I'm getting off topic. One of my other accounts is hosting the Streamer Talk podcast right now, the Brain Tool Show. Into 2020 is going to be transformed to where Mario Kid 078 has his live streams because he will be of age. Just throwing that out there.
Nice.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you for the host. Thank you for that host. By the way, that is really awesome. So she posts text between him and Momo and Danny, confirming that he'd purchased his trip and that he had went on his trip. I guess we should go into these texts. I'm not going to read them. But she posts the quote-unquote receipts. And
I say, on the topic of booking flights, I have flights booked home for summer break.
yeah. And, I'm curious. I want to see the responses in this. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
The reason why the title's still the same is because, well, it's episode 32.5.
Yeah. Yes. This is 32.5 special. This is a newsroom edition. There is no phone calls on this. So.
No estimate mark call-ins.
Yes. So basically, she posts this for I
You
don't
recommend, and I will yeet you out of existence.
Yeah. So I don't know if we should go. Do you guys think we need to read their texts or not really? I don't think that's...
I mean, not right now. I mean, we need to copy them for availability just in case they get yeeted from Twitter.
Computer Chick, can you go ahead and do that? Because I can't do that because I'm streaming the things right now. Well, Hoodie, you're not. We're on the news team Discord. We're not on the main Discord for this, but.
What if I want to? No. I mean, you can always come back. I mean, I don't think I'm not going to deny you.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on the team, Hoodie. But yeah, we need to archive these to our news team. We need to archive these. Speed archiving. This is his GoFundMe and text between him and I. I had asked him for my money back, and he promised to pay me back in his own words on the 15th of December. It's February now.
That's more than the December 15th.
Yeah, well, he was in a dude was in a hospital. Probably.
Supposedly.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Momo's... She's trying to paint Momo Swift wrong here. Computer Chick, any comments on this last tweet that I read?
Yeah, she's... And I'm going to say this. It's all for clout. She's trying to make herself look like perfect and paint Momo Swift as the bad person on this. And and because of her following, it's going to be a witch hunt.
Yeah.
Witch hunt, witch hunt, witch hunt, witch hunt.
Yeah. This Danny person is in our normal Discord, but she was going to be on the show. There was something that we were going to interview her for. I forget what it is, but my gut didn't go with it. Decided not to go with it. But anyway, she also had to cancel a flight. She bought him because he backed out of going to PAX East, and it caused me to be out almost $300, and it caused me a lot of extra trouble. Wow.
Oof, dog.
Yeah. Originally, I was only going to buy a simple 400 Airbnb for myself, but we all wanted to go as a group, so he promised that he would pay him back. So she fully footed a $1,400 Airbnb.
Ouch.
I will add, he originally owed me $600 between the flight, his half of the Airbnb, and he paid me back $235, still owing me $365. The amount he owed me was less before I had gotten fees. Then she shows a screenshot of him blocking her. Too close and admit my own faults. I should not have lent him any money. I should not have bought him a plane ticket. I have talked about him behind my back in spite and anger because he owed me money, and I've called him some choice words. The fault is half on me for trusting him.
Well, I'd say at least she admits it for not using some not so good words.
Yeah, she wants to
and they weren't public.
Yeah. So
good on her for that.
Well, and we have a white knight coming to defend Danny here. And these tweets were in here. I don't remember what the screenshot showed, but I think they were his defense. But Momo Swift yeeted his Twitter, so we don't have that. If there's one thing I can criticize Momo on, don't delete your Twitter, dude.
Yeah,
especially
that's a big no-no.
Especially in the middle of a situation like this. Come on, man. I understand you going through a lot and it was a rough time with your personal shit, but come on. And to Dan,
Come on, you freaking prick. You hecking prick.
And to Danny, fucking shame on you for knowing the guy's going through this, and you're still trying to expose him and cancel him on that day.
Yeah, and that's part of this. This is why, and there's other streamers that are partners that get involved because of clout, because they want to try. It's like, because they're part of the cancel culture. And this is why, I just streamed a stream. I'm not part of any stream teams or anything like that. And it just makes me sick because others are jumping in because they want the clout.
Yeah.
And they want to try to, and it's, Momo's business in real life is his fucking business. Stop canceling him, trying to cancel him. I feel sorry for the guy.
Yeah.
Streamer Twitter is, it makes me sick at times.
Yeah. Yeah. This is funny. The only way to get through to him is to do stuff like this because he's so passive-aggressive and will whine at you and guilt you until you finally snapped and had enough so he can victimize himself. Really? You fucking what? I haven't had too many run-ins with the guy. I've just interacted with him over Twitter. I haven't had a chance to get to his streams or whatever, right? But from the interactions I've had with Momo, that is the absolute 180 degrees from what it actually was. But I don't know him behind the scenes. I can't say for sure that was actually it. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Computer Chick, do you know Momo other than just like through streams or whatever? But
through streams, I messaged him a few times. He, I try to keep whatever's personal, whatever I said he could talk, but he seemed like an okay guy. He trusts too much in streamer Twitter.
yeah.
He trusts too much in these big streamers that think they're helping out, and that he met at TwitchCon, and some of them turned their back on him. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. And I kind of love this Pam Anderson gif. That's actually funny. I have to say. But wow, the dude's account is gone. First sign of a liar. Normally I would agree, but knowing the situation and knowing how Momo is, it was a stupid idea to remove the Twitter just for that tweet. Right?
Right.
By the way, we have some of those tweets that the DMs, the tea that he gave, the receipts he gave, and some more tabs on this. So let me go through those right now. Let me... So basically, we're going to go into this. And yeah. So she's mad there. Here he is paying her $75 through Cash App or something. Guys, he's paid her at least the $75 that he can prove that there may have been more in the tweets that I couldn't capture before they got deleted, but okay, so yeah. So this is the first. Okay, so the Venmo was out. So yeah, he spent the $75 for fees because he and his apparent now ex were not going to PAX East. Not to be a dick, but I'm about to be a dick. This is
not to be a dick, but I'm gonna be a dick right now.
Yeah.
Can I be a bitch?
Go for
Yes.
it. Say whatever you feel like on this show, because
And I'm gonna be. This is on part of. This is why you don't hook up with and move in with somebody. Just only know I'm saying their love of your life for what 2 months.
yeah.
I'm sorry. You know that's one. I'm gonna be. Sorry, Momo, I love you, but this is why you shouldn't have moved in or right off the bat with a girl you hardly knew.
Yes.
That's constructive criticism from an adult.
Yes. And to keep us on the right side of things so we don't get in trouble ourselves, I'm going to play this. Welcome to the Streamer Talk Podcast. It's our disclaimer. All opinions are and views shared on the podcast, either by hosts or callers, are theirs and theirs alone, and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Streamer Talk Podcast. We are a call-in talk radio shows for streamers by streamers, discussing news, events, and more around the world of content creation, whatever platform it may be on. Phone calls are always welcome via the Discord link in the panels below during our live shows at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time every Friday night. Thank you, and please enjoy the Streamer Talk Podcast. Yes, that's our normal disclaimer. I'll have to cut a new one for these type of streams, but...
Yeah.
And by the way, Computer Chick, I agree with what you said, but I just had to play that just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But it's constructive criticism. That's a downside on his part that he needs to don't rush into a relationship and rush to move in with somebody. Just only technically knowing them like a month or 2 months. I don't know how long they really knew each other, off the record. But date a year, get to know them, then maybe think about it.
Yeah.
Don't rush into it. That's just me.
And by the way, Sinesta, back in December 19th, when the first cancel mob happened on this guy, and I think we did, we have...
We might, I don't recall, so we might have briefly touched
yeah,
it.
we might have briefly touched on this. And, Computer Chick, you can chime in whenever you want when we're reading this, but, I say we should go through the twit longer. What do you think?
Probably.
Yeah, so, as I scroll back up here, we'll probably do more on this on Friday. I don't know, but if anything new comes out, we will. But as a party who was not initially involved, I decided to take the liberty of using my skills of logic and research. Hello, Danny.
Logic and research, totally.
In fully picking apart this case. I am not a community member of Momo Swift nor Dinosaur. I know Dinosaur through a mutual friend, but we've never spoken in depth. She's making the case that she's on both. She's bringing, why she's bringing her, saying this, basically. Apparently, the claim was Momo Swift groomed Dinosaur.
I don't think he did, because honestly, okay, and this is before social media.
Yeah.
I was 16, 17 years old dating a 20, 21-year-old. That was because I wanted to, and because we felt the connection, because, but that was before social media.
Yeah.
I was at the cusp of age of becoming an adult. And I was engaged to be married at 18. Didn't happen, but I wasn't groomed. I felt a connection with whom I was dating at the time.
Yeah. So basically, when them say Momo Swift groomed Dinosaur, they're basically, in a way, low-key comparing him to Onion Boy for that. Because they say Onion Boy's a groomer, and he may very well be, but that's another thing for another time. Fuck, we're not going to cover any more Honeston stuff unless it really warrants it, but back...
Yeah, we've had enough of his shit.
Yeah. They became friends in January 2019. Dinosaur had a boyfriend at the time. As of December 18th, she's 18 years, so she's of age at this point. She was 17 when she met Momo in January because her birthday was on November 19th. She posted a tweet about it two years ago. So, I'd say that's not a problem. 17, and how old was Momo at this point? Do we know? Computer chick, do we know how old Momo was?
I think like 19 or 20.
That's not grooming. That's 2-3 years. That in no way, shape, or form is that grooming. For those of you who tried to get him on a grooming thing, you fucking what, Nate? I don't think that's anything close to grooming. I think we're in agreement on that, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a couple years. Please.
So now into the dirty bits. Strap in, kids. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. And by the way, just for clarity, I do follow Sinestra on Twitter. She's a good Twitter follow if you haven't, but that's neither here nor there. A couple weeks ago, Momo sustained a head injury from hitting it on a toilet. She doesn't know the full extent. On November, he deactivated his Twitter, so she doesn't have the original tweet. Gee, what a shocker. And I'm sorry if this is coming off as bashing Momo here, but dude tends to delete his Twitter a lot.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Am I not wrong here, computer chick? And you can chime in whenever
You're
you
not
want.
wrong. You know, I think because if you don't like getting alerts where you could turn the notifications off, because I do it.
Yeah.
And I just go through your friends feed and the ones that are toxic, unfollow, and privatize it. There's a simple way.
Yeah. Momo's friend created a GoFundMe for his medical bills and essentials since Momo's income appears largely based off streaming. There are accusations that he spent the money from the GoFundMe on a trip to see Dinosaur. Dinosaur writes here that she spent money for him to come visit. The visit was because family didn't want her going to PAX East alone with random internet friends, so Momo came to see Dinosaur, which I guess makes sense. I can see that making sense. If I ever have kids, I wouldn't want them to randomly meet internet friends that they haven't met in person before, you know? I hope that made sense. Do you think her parents have made a good decision there, computer chick?
In this day and age, yeah, because you never know.
Yep. Sinestra continues, I don't know when the trip was. What I do know is that after a few days, the two decided to begin dating. There's nothing wrong with that. It's even they were friends when she was a minor. They began their relationship as adults, which, yeah, that's true. I received this picture, which was apparently posted on Momo's Instagram, but later removed from somebody who's also sick and tired of this cancel fest via DM. It's clearly a Facebook status including the start of their relationship. By the way, computer chick, I would do this on stream, but I don't know. Double check and make sure see if his Instagram is still up, because he might have stuff up there relating to all this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just spitballing out here live on the air. Third Artifact posted the subtweet on December 17th. I'm going to try to get this. All the titty streamer drama covered the reveal of a streamer grooving an underage girl, and y'all just really going to let that go unnoticed? How am I just now hearing about this? That was that tweet. Whoops. And now I just have to go. So this is multiple attempts to reach out to. So she responds to that. Who? What did I miss? And then there's another one. Apparently, Momo was under investigation by the FBI and NCMEC. It's not being let go. Trust me. Really? Really? She's further tried to reach out to Third Artifact.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. What Third Artifact did, what she shouldn't have done, is put herself in somebody else's business not knowing the truth of the situation. Based on her avoidance of the topic, I'm not really sure if her motive was for anything except clout. Ding, 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 ding.
Yep, and I'm gonna say this, like streamers, partner streamers are getting involved. It's all for clout. And I could start naming names.
I wouldn't stop you. If she was really serious about this situation, what she would have done is gone straight to Dino or Momo and checked in on the situation for herself before creating a passive-aggressive subtweet and making this a big mess. As someone with 7,000 followers, she has a pretty damn big reach and she should know better. She should also know better than to start shit when she doesn't know the full truth. Preach.
I mean, in
Ding,
theory,
ding, 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 ding.
Yes. Go ahead, Hi.
I mean, in theory, yes.
Every single one of you who willingly joined this hate mob mentality without seeing facts through what they were, oh, Momo and Dinosaur, a huge apology. Because this is how cancel culture works. Apology, even. Hold on. I can talk. Yes, I can talk. Anyway. Yes. People jump on a train they know jack squat about, and in the end, Momo's reputation has been obliterated because somebody wanted to be passive-aggressive instead of doing what a normal, decent person would have done. And that was learn the facts first. Holy shit.
I like that twit logger because I 100% agree. Because all these big streamers that are jumping in on this fucking cancel culture bandwagon, and one of them's named in this twit logger. You know, it's all for your fucking clout because when I stick your nose in people's fucking business where it don't fucking belong. And yes, I drop an F-bomb.
I don't fucking care. 1 hour ago, Danny just tweeted this. I just hope he learns he cannot live his life being a victim and he learns how to take accountability for his own actions. But due to his actions on the post, I think he won't. If that is true, dude should have paid her back, of course. You know? But the timing behind this. When earlier he was going through, I saw it with my own eyes. He was going through, I assume is what to be a breakup. Right? Would that be fair to say, computer chick?
Yeah, because I didn't capture it all. I was just glancing at my phone, reading stuff, and I didn't capture it all.
Yeah.
But it's like the timing and all this of calling him out, and you know, because of cancel culture and all this, and going the dude's.
I'm gonna.
He didn't need. He did not need this. He did not need this.
I gotta go. few stuff.
Okay. It still doesn't excuse him deleting his Twitter, but I'm just gonna say timing on this was highly suspicious. I had to tweet that. Okay, so to me it seems like a scumbag thing to do. And that's just my opinion on it. I mean, obviously, your opinion is going to be your opinion. And wait a second, why is the lower third not saying breaking news? Hold on. There we go. So, I am wondering what you guys think of this in the chat. The only thing I see that Momo did wrong, at least to me, Computer Chick, well, two things. If Danny's telling the truth, he does owe her money. Well, I think that would be fair to say, correct?
Yeah, if she is telling the truth, he should come up with payment arrangements or do whatever it takes.
Yes. And if he doesn't, if she's telling the truth, I hope she does get her money however she has to do it. But anyway, at the same time, I'm pretty sure Danny follows Momo and saw the tweets somehow on him having a breakup with his girlfriend at the time. I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, because I saw his tweet, so she probably did, and then all of a sudden tweeted out, "Momo's lying to you all," and just for clout.
Yeah, and I have to say, Danny, if you're watching this, and I know you are somehow I know you're watching. Danny, you fucked it. If you're lying, shame on you. If you're telling the truth, it was the world's worst timing in bringing this out. Because I don't care who you are, if you don't like the guy or whatever, if you see on Twitter he's going through a rough time, and you add to it, knowing he has a history of deleting his Twitter when shit gets rough, that's not cool. That's not cool for somebody's mental health. I think she has said on Twitter before that she, or something about mental health. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But think it's common sense. If you see some guy is going through something like that, and you know his propensity to delete his Twitter, why in the hell? Why would you make that accusation?
Common sense and streamer Twitter lack in some on streamer Twitter, because I've noticed a lot, especially some of the big streamers, are into toxicity and lack common sense.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, you obviously cannot fix stupid. Manipulative ass! Oh, someone called him manipulative ass. And now watch, I'm gonna get shit for what my I tweeted. I'm waiting for that to happen. And here's You literally cannot make this up. Come on, people. It's common. Use your damn brain.
Yeah, it's common sense because I'm reading some of the tweets right now. It's like, okay, she called. First this is not the very first tweet. It's not invite a hate mom or blah 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 blah. But what is she doing? Look at her subtweet. What is she doing?
Yeah, hate mobbing.
It's a hate mob right on Momo right now.
Says not to hate. I'm sorry. I know you guys are seeing my tweets in real time, but it's the truth. The truth. And if you get offended by the truth, I'm sorry. If you get offended by it, seriously. Like, and by the way, I only, like I said, I only know Momo through Twitter interactions. Everything I've heard about the guy is he's a good guy. But I will just say this.
And I'm gonna say this: if Danny is telling the truth, before you put out money to invite somebody to PAX East or anything, make sure you get the money up front. Have a legal signed contract, and this will help your brand. Don't put money into somebody that you may not get the money. Yeah. So I'm looking at this and I'm just analyzing this. Maybe Momo thought it was a gift or something that you were helping him out so he could go to PAX East. I'm just an outsider looking in.
Yeah.
But but if you did lend him the money, have a signature contract you can go to the bank and get stamped and scan it through. It's called the interwebs. You have PDF files now on mobile devices. Boom.
And by the way, I don't want anyone to think this is a hate mob on Danny, because it's not. We're just going over the facts here. We're going over what we see. And what we see, it doesn't look good for Danny. Does it, Computer Chin?
What I see, it don't look good for it. It looks like a hate mob. Yeah. If you lent somebody money, you get a contract signed stating that you're going to get paid back legally. You can do that over the interwebs, people, to protect your brand.
Yeah, what I would like to have seen were the text message conversations leading up to him paying, or them setting it up. And we don't see that. We don't necessarily see that here.
Nope.
So I think she's. My gut is telling me she's using this for clout, and that's not cool. That's not right. And you should be ashamed of yourself if you are using this for clout. And no matter what, if it's proven that Momo owes the money, then yeah, Momo, you owe her the money if it's true. And he may. We don't know for sure. But like everything in news reporting, consider the source. Okay? Just understand, guys. Just understand. Before you go hate mob on somebody, and you're sure, you do a little digging. Don't just be a fucking lemming going in to hate somebody because you trust this one person and you don't look into the entire situation. Don't Don't do that! For fuck's sake! And computer chick, if you want to talk about other streamers who have Bash Momo as well, that is fine. I mean, I think it brings context into the entire situation. We just have to, obviously, unless we have proof, we have to live behind the word allegedly because legal reasons. But, you get what I'm saying. So if you want to...
Yeah, I'm subtweeting real quick.
Okay. Let me just pull up your Twitter off stream.
No, I got a secret account I'm subtweeting on.
Oh, okay. Wow, I just read an Oreo side tweet from 3 hours ago. Holy fucking cringe, Batman.
Yep.
Holy fucking cringe. Okay. You'll have to link me to the tweet in case I don't see it, but... Chat, what do you think? I want to get your views, chat. And of course, as the weeks go on with this, we're going to, have more information on this. And if news breaks, we will have more of these newsroom streams. It's basically where we go on, we do live research on something. You get our honest opinions on this. Not that you don't on the podcast, you do. But as we're finding out about it, if something is big, we feel is about to blow up, we'll do what we can to get ahead of it. We'll do what we can to get ahead of it. Let me just refresh.
Yeah, speaking of Oreo side, there was a tweet 4 hours. Openly shitting on other streamers and going after them behind the guys, and he spelled guys wrong. I just want to help these people. Much love. It's still toxic as fuck. You're absolutely scum for doing that. Yeah, you're absolutely scum for doing that. But he's also the hypocrisy of this tweet because he's shit on other streamers.
Oh, really? I have not really heard much about this. I've never go in his streams, but I used to when I started streaming for networking stuff, but it was back when the Team Spock days, and that felt like I was a small fish in a big pond.
An affiliate in his stream. We're affiliate scum, by the way.
Oh wow.
So the hypocrisy in this tweet, basically the hypocrisy of it, because he calls affiliate scum. You're beneath him.
Wow. Well, you can fuck off.
Because on that tweet, I have like a little GIF. I put hypocrisy 110%. Because it's the truth.
His Discord server he has a community called Clout Camp,
which I'm not in. I don't want to be a part of it because I'm going to be honest. Because one of their Discord mobs, and I'm not stating who the name is, was an 18-year-old chick that called me names. Yeah, because didn't like me stating my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, Hoodie in chat says, I think basically the same. If he owes her money, he should pay up. Should have picked a better time. Unsure about what to think on saying not a hate mob because I feel she doesn't want to start one and just wants her money. But also is replying in other things to people who are hate mobbing, which is, yeah, need more context. Yeah, and Hoodie, we're just giving you what we've got. She doesn't include context. And the stuff he deleted, we can't pull up, but he was combating her with screenshots himself, so.
Yeah, but the fact that he deleted his Twitter, that we had not shown the information and not shown his side, makes him look bad, and it just increases the mob mentality.
Yeah, it makes him look
bring
guilty
your
as
Twitter
fuck.
back. Face this.
Yeah.
You know, I know you're going through a lot with the breakup, but just put your Twitter on private. Only allow those you want on your Twitter that have supported you, like myself and, you know, a few others. Only have a short friends list, you know, follow list.
Yeah. But, yeah, honestly, to a complete outsider, it does, Danny tweeting that and Momo deleting his Twitter, makes Momo look guilty as fuck, which is what she wanted. He's played right into her hands by doing that.
Yep.
And you'll learn you can't delete Twitter just because, oh no, I went through a breakup and people are hating me. There's a block button or a mute button for a reason. You can mute people without them knowing you muted them, so you never see their tweets. That's the same as a block. And if they contact you, just ignore it. You can ignore it. And then he's gonna come in and say, no, I can't. Yes, you fucking can. If I got a chance to talk to Mo,
I've got like some you know, like the hashtag support small streamers muted that so my feed don't get,
yeah,
you know, yeah. So you can.
yeah. If I had the chance to talk to Momo right now, I would flat out ask him, be completely honest with me. Do you owe Danny the money? If you do, you gotta pay up. And I'm not being a dick by saying that. You have to do that. If you don't owe her the money, then you have nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? And that's not coming off as bullying. That's asking a question. That's asking a question, getting an answer. Danny tried to get... I'll just say this from behind the scenes stuff. Danny tried to get on our podcast and bring up the whole titty streamer argument on the show. It never got on because I believe, from what I remember of it, the argument didn't feel right. You know what I mean? We were going to have her on, and then at the last second, there was some story, and I talked with Tipster. I talked with the source about it. Well, I talked with Tipster. And he pointed some things out to me, and based on that, we didn't have the person on. Now, before I say this, I want to be clear. Not all people who have OnlyFans are like Danny. There's at least one person that I know who does have an OnlyFans, who is an absolute amazing person and has been awesome to me and a bunch of other people. Okay? I just want to say that right off the bat. And so-called titty streamers, guys, they don't steal your views. They get views, you get views. They just want to do it that way. That's their choice. They shouldn't be shamed for their choice, in my opinion. If that makes sense, I think it pretty well does. But at the same time, Danny tried to push her agenda on the podcast on one thing that we covered. I almost had her on the air. We avoided that. And yeah, that's a no. Consider your sources, kids. For all you amateur reporters out there, amateur news, all you news channels, one thing that I've always read, and I worked in radio, so I know this. Always consider your sources. That is why in everything that we can do on our channel, on this podcast, I always tell you the source. If we can. That way, you know, hey, this is coming from a reputable source. We're not bullshitting. We're not lying. We're not clout chasing. This is reputable. This is what reporting actually is, kids.
What I do in real life in IT, analyze data and facts.
Yes.
And get down to the source of the problem.
Yes. And sometimes news reporting is not the most popular. But we have a thing here. We get it right. We do everything we can to make sure we have this story correct. And this newsroom stream was an experiment where something was breaking. We're going into it. We're trying to get as much information as we can. And I promise you, if there's any more information that comes from this, we will have it for you on Friday. And if we have to bring people on to interview them on this, we will. And we will be fair and balanced. We will do what we'll keep reporting if new things happen. It is streamer drama, but that falls right into our wheelhouse as the news and comment and all that. So we've been going almost an hour, Computer Chick. Is there anything else you want to add, or do you think we need to add?
No, stay tuned, because I'm sure there's going to be more stuff coming out of it.
Oh, yeah. Strap in, kids. This is going to be good. This is going to be good, kids. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for the stream. Let me just go over to this. We're not going to raid anyone today, but we'll be back with you guys Friday, or if things warrant, we will be back on the air. So, until then, I will see you later. Take it easy, guys.